I'm gonna play first. Okay, so I modified my blue magic tricks deck, and then I constructed this deck called, it doesn't have the name here, that's just the character, Blind Faith, but it's the Composition A, Dead Guy Ale. It's like a 93-94 Swedish rules deck. The only card that I don't have in it is Underworld Dreams, because it's not on Duels of the Planeswalker software. But other than that, it's the same. As you'll see, it's all dual lands, power. I'll put the entire deck list in the description box. It's got Juzam Jin, Serendib Ifrit, Hypnotic Spectre, Singer Vampire. Let's see, so you're seeing a Singer or a Hypnotic Spectre right there. Anyway, so I just wanted to see how it would stack up against my Blue Magic Tricks deck, which I modified. I put in Ghost Ship, Wall of Air, and Unsummon, and I got rid of Magical Hack, Life Tap, and one other card. I must have gotten rid of one other card to make room. Anyway, essentially what I do is I'm just going to nullify. I might do an Unsummon. Going to nullify that with Backfire. It's basically the opposite of Spirit Link, the white card Spirit Link. So he won't attack me with that pretty much, because otherwise he'll do 2 damage to himself. And now we got a Time Twister. I don't have a counter, so I can't counter it. I am, however, before that happens, I'm going to play this. And no, I'm not going to. Oops. I just took 1 damage. I was thinking Unsummon, but then that'll put it back in his hand. I'll just take the 1. Unless I can play a counter before the end of his turn. And then I have Control Magic in here. Now, at the end of your phase, you take a Mana Burn, not the end of your turn. And let's see. So I could take control of that. Merfolk. Okay. And then I got a counter spell. And if he casts a Singer Vampire, Serendib Ifrit, or Juzam Jin, I can use Control Magic. So that's basically all. Those are the threats that I'm looking out for. Again, the only card that's not in here is, in this deck, is Underworld Dreams. And so there's the Juzam Jin. Do I want to counter it? No, because then I'd rather take control of it. I'll let it finish. Okay. I'm also thinking in the future when I record these, I might record them because it's so difficult to talk while you're trying to think through. So I'll take control of that. Like, I miss plays and I time things incorrectly. It's just so difficult. And then he does have Disenchants in this deck. I think it's called Dead Guy Ale. Anyway, I'll put the link in the description. Doesn't even have any basic lands in it, so it's really powered up. Oh, I got rid of, I know what it is, Sunken City. I got rid of Sunken City, Magical Hack, and Life Tap. He's got 7 cards in his hand, so he's going to play something. Can't counter it. He's gonna bolt me. Can't counter that. And he's gonna use his disenchant. Can't counter it. Wish I could. What I'll do before then is, let's see, these are instants. I guess what I can do is I can just unsummon. And then he's discarding a card for whatever reason. Now I do have 2 counter spells, so I'm sitting good there. I could probably even unsummon that and then counter it when he tries to bring it out again, but I'm not. Just gonna bide my time. Another weakness of this Dead Guy Ale is that his creatures like Serendib Ifrit and Juzam Jin do 1 damage to you during your upkeep. It's one of the drawbacks. We'll just counter it. Another counter. Of course, I have my finisher's Mohammadi Jin. Yeah, we'll just keep going. Keep grinding it out. Anyway, what I was gonna say was it's so difficult to play and give commentary, so I might record commentary separately from now on. And I might also speed up gameplay, like put it at 2x. That way you're not sitting there. I know Magic at real speed at 1x, it's not very fun to watch. It's more fun if you are seeing the game sped up, almost like a replay. That way you're not waiting for the players to think. And another counter spell, but you're getting this decent gameplay. You're getting to see what this deck is composed of. Guess I could show you. I'll put the deck list in the description box, or a link to the deck list. Man, this is surprising. I've usually got one of my creatures by now. Control Magic's a great card for only 4 mana, I think. I mean, you can take a Sarah Angel, you can take a Juzam, you can take a Mohammadi Jin, you can take a Shivan. Only 4 mana. Not only does it take a creature card away from your opponent, but it gives you that creature. So there's the Singer. Man, I'm getting flooded out, literally, with islands here. This is unusual. I didn't change the number, I still have 27 islands in this deck. I think there's 63 cards total. 4 of each copy. It's mono blue. I'll have to unsummon that. Another Merfolk. Not what I wanted. And then what I'll do is I'll wait for him to attack and then unsummon it. Because this is an instant. Douglas Shoe artwork there. Yeah, he's got factories. It's a powered up deck. Just the fact that I'm able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm on turn 9. Pretty impressive. Because these are all 4th edition cards that I'm playing with. And now I will do the unsummon. Get rid of that so I don't have to worry about that. And at some point I'll also create the deck by Brian Weissman and then see how I fare against that. Okay, another backfire, so this will help me to last. It'll prevent him anyway from attacking me, because it'll also do damage to him. And open him up to my Merfolk, though he does have his Mishra's Factory. It's good that I have 2 of these, because I can block and kill his factory. Whereas if I only had one, I would not be able to do that. And he's got to have something up his sleeve. I'm trying to think. He probably has... I'm just going to take the 2 damage because he probably has a Swords to Plowshares. Yeah. Man, this is highly irregular. I might not even upload this. This is so unusual. But I'm playing best of 3, so... Yeah, there's the swords. And I can keep taking damage. I got 1 life from that swords. Another unsummon, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I might hold on to that. Yeah, get rid of it. He'll just play it again in his second main, but at least it prevented it from attacking me. Oh no, it's a land and you can only play 1 land a turn. I got another island. Where are my Mohammadi Jinn? How many cards do I have? 41. There's a control magic. I'm sure he's got a disenchant. Getting to see some Moxen. Mox Ruby. A lot of jewelry in this game. Can probably remove it from game. No. Now here's the odd thing. If I take control of that, because I've done this before, then at end of turn it returns to a land. The enchantment dies. My control magic will die. At least this is the computer code. And then assembly worker. Well, it turns back into a land and it goes back to his side. So I'm not going to use control magic on it while it's a creature. Unbelievable. I'm going to wait because I'm sure he's going to have a singer. And I'm still above 10 life. Or a Serendip Freed or something. And I'll regret having... See, he's even got a Library of Alexandria in here. It's an overpowering deck for sure. Yeah, that time. He's got a time walk. Unbelievable. I guess it's fine with me. I'm sure I won't. Here's Mox Jet. Coming in for 2 every turn. Finally, a ghost ship. These are from the dark. 3 mana to regenerate it. Okay. And then I'll be able to regenerate it if he blocks with both. At least now I can block his Mishra's Factory. That'll stop the attacks. He uses a City of Brass. Of course, look at all this land he has. This is a strange game. Very odd. Another island. Imagine that. Problem is, if I attack with that, then he'll just... Then it leaves me open to his factories. Hope both my viewers are doing well. I haven't said that for 5 minutes. I don't know why he's destroying his own. I don't know. He even has a demonic tutor in there. He's loaded. There we go. Now I'll be able to take that. Now I'm sure he has a disenchant though. That's what you gotta watch out for. Now if I attack with the ghost ship, trying to think. I guess I can. Trying to think what he'll do. See what he does. If he'll block with the specters or not. Probably not. Nope, lets it through. Gets rid of my Lord of Atlantis. Nope, he doesn't attack. Another island, imagine that. Let's see what he does. One, two, three, four, five. Excellent. There's my wall of air. So anyway, I think I've fared pretty well. I mean, this is a very strange game, but I think so far I've fared very well. When you look at how much power is on that deck. So the wall of air is in here just to be able to block the hypnotic, a singer, serendipity free. And there's my Jin. So right on time, so the tide is turning. I'm surprised he doesn't, I'm sure he has a swords. Let's see. Mahamadi Jin. I've also heard it pronounced Mahamadi Jin. I know I've said this 1,000 times, but there needs to be a pronunciation guide for Magic. Anyway, this is looking good now. So I think this deck, again, it's all 4th edition cards. You could buy this deck on Card Kingdom or Cool Stuff Inc. or TCG Player and be able to compete at this level with a deck like this. But again, the one card that's not in here is Underworld Dreams, which does 1 damage. It costs 3 black, and it does 1 damage to you each time you draw a card. So that would have done 7 when they had the Time Twister, assuming Underworld Dreams was out. And then whenever it uses Wheel of Fortune, it would do 7 damage as well. So that's a pretty big threat that's not in here. But it costs 3 black mana. And this is very strange that the game goes on this long. Sometimes it really does just come down to card draw. He could kill my Jin. He probably will kill it. He'll block with the same. Yep, that's what I expected. I'll do all 5 to the singer. Make sure it dies, and it does. I will do that trade because I've got my ghost ship in for 2 every time, and then I can block his hypnotic if he ever gets the guts to use it. Although that would be unwise because it'll backfire on him, literally and figuratively. Here we go. Serendipity free. See, here's the drawback to this and Chizam Jin. 1 damage every upkeep. So as long as you can see, I'm going to be able to sit back. I'm going to pretend like I was playing a real human being. You always want to have a card in your hand. Like it could be an unsummon or something like that. Or if you had or a counter spell. Okay. So I'm just going to sit back on defense and let him take a damage every turn. Which I'm fine with that. Swords, now I'm in the lead. Back up to 10, got a Mahamati. Very good. And now I am sitting good. This is a very strange game. I've never had a game go on this long with this deck. With these two decks going against each other. First main. And island. I guess I could attack. He can't. I'm trying to think what he could do to bump it up. He can only do 5 damage to me. Man, I'm just gonna sit back. He's taking 1 damage each turn, each upkeep. If he plays one of his gen, now he's discarding. I've got a counter spell in hand. I've got 1,000 mana. It looked like Southeast Asia over here. I've got more islands than the Philippines. That's about as funny as I get, just so both my viewers know. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit back. He's got to take a damage every upkeep. He can sinkhole all he wants. I don't know, I guess he's just getting cards out of his hand. He's destroying his own jewelry. Love the background on Dan Fraser. Mox Ruby. Force Field's a nice one. And then I like the the Mox Jet has a nice layered background, almost like it was a drip paint. He did a poured painting, P-O-U-R. Here comes Spectre. I will counter it because that does not do 1 damage to him. And I got a Ghost Ship. Let's see what he would do. Ooh, yeah, I gotta steer clear of the lightning bolt. And he'll be dead, because even if he blocks this one, I'll get him for 2. And, well, no, that takes away the 1 damage during the upkeep. Unless he's got 2 flyers. He's gotta have 2 flyers. See, there, if you had Underworld Dreams, I'd be dead. Because each player discards his or her hand and then draws 7 cards. So that's 7 points of damage I'd be taking. There's all the cards that he's in. So he has a lightning bolt. Wow. Wow, I didn't get a single counter spell. Okay, let's see what he plays. He's probably got multiple creatures to play here. I've already seen like 2 or 3 Hypnotic Specters. And he took a damage from playing. Anytime you tap City of Brass, you take a damage. So he's dead. He's dead. He's at 0. As soon as this spell chain resolves. Oh, no. Very clever. Now he's going to go back up to 5. Very clever. This is a strange game. Look at that graveyard. Look at my graveyard. Very strange game. At first I was thinking I won't upload this, but no, it's turned so strange. I think I might, if you like long games. That was strange, and I can play about everything. Of course, he's at 5, so he's dead. Let's see what all I can get out. Another Wall of Air. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Lord of Atlantis. And a Mahamadi Jin. I've been pronouncing it Mahamadi for so long. That's probably the way it's going to stay. Not going to change now. And he should be dead unless he has a Swords to Plowshares. Does he have a Swords to Plowshares? He does not. Okay, so that's 1-0-0. It's the best of 3. I actually have had a game. Oh, he was out of cards. He was out of cards. Wow. That's why it's black there. Because usually it shows you what their next draw was going to be. Yeah, I'm going to continue the match. Like I said, in the future I might record these and then play them at 2x and then provide commentary over that. That way it's more fun to watch a sped up match with commentary than it is to watch in real time, because you got to wait for the player to think before they move and all that. Let's play it again. Ooh, only got one island. Always play first, especially against this deck with all that jewelry. It's possible to get a Juzam Jin out first turn, but I got an unsummon. That'll buy me some time. Okay, 21. See, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. So last game, all I was doing was getting islands. And this game, I don't get enough islands. Very strange. Man, dual lands, especially if you have the revised dual lands, they just keep going up and up in price. Get bolted. Soul Ring, beautiful artwork, Mark Teton. Yeah. And I got 2 mana for a counterspell next turn. It's all about buying me some time. Actually, I'll let him play the Time Twister because I don't like my hand. Now I get a bunch of... There, that's the background I like, Dan Fraser. Look how beautiful that is. Looks like a poured painting. Where you put out the colors and then you tilt the canvas and just allow the paint, the acrylic paint, to run down. Or maybe it's oil, who knows? Who knows? I guess the person that has the original artwork would know. Wow. It's a big swing. I'm not sure which is the bigger threat, the singer or the specter. Yeah, got one of my islands. Here it comes again. Singer Vampire. But I have to use it there before the attack, otherwise. Because if I wait till his discard phase to play that, then I've already taken the 4 damage. And I do not want to do that. Okay, that was not a good draw. Because now he's going to hit me with both these. I'm going to go down to 13. Wow, he's got a demonic tutor. And he got my Jin. That hurts. That hurts. Oh boy. Maybe I should have countered that Time Twister. So I'm gonna lose this game. I guess this is good because now you can see the power of this deck over here. I think it's Dead Guy Ale. I'm guessing they call it that because it's doing damage to you, the Serendipity for eating the Juzam. Wow, 2 singers. Okay. I'm about to concede. No, I'll play it out. I'll play it out. It looks like a watercolor. Big one. Big swing. And I had it on summon. Let's continue. So it's 1-1. I'm still pretty impressed that my little 4th edition deck here is hanging in there with such an overpowered deck. Oh no, I've seen people online calling it Composition A. I'll put a link. Let's get out my Lord of Atlantis. It'll get bolted. There it goes. And here comes Sinkhole. I can live with that. Now I've got 2 mana untapped for my counter. I've got a backfire, I've got an unsummon, although he's gonna strip mine. He'll take out one of my islands. As long as I don't get too far behind in the beginning, then this deck will be able to turn the tide as it continues on. I've got enough for my counterspell there. Underground Sea, the most expensive dual land. What is that? Like $1,000 now? The revised Underground Sea. Don't ever buy revised packs because you know they've been searched, or somebody already pulled the. They were pulling them from a box. They already got some of the dual lands, and then they sell the rest of the packs. Okay, that hurts. Not getting a mana. That hurts. Of course, I've had 2 mana already, right? Yeah. What happened to the first? Oh, Sinkhole, and then the strip mine. He'll probably have a Hypnotic Spectre. He's got 6 cards in his hand. Nope. Wow. This deck, at the beginning, the Unsummon, the Backfire, Counterspell, really my first creature is the 3 mana Wall of Air. So it really plays off of the opponent at the beginning as it's ramping up, and then it turns the tide and finishes with the Ghost Ship, and I'm gonna let him do that, and then I'm just gonna do Backfire. And the reason I'm doing that, letting that spell resolve, is because each turn this will do a damage to him during his upkeep. So he's at 19, and then if he attacked me with it, it'll do 5 damage to him and 5 damage to me, and I'm fine with that. So it's basically the opposite of Spirit Link. Ooh, until he does that. But I can counter it. Disenchant, very powerful card. He also uses that. This deck uses that. He had 2 of them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I still got another Backfire though, but he's gonna get me for. He got me for. I'm gonna make him play it twice to tie up his mana. I can't play both my Wall of Air and that. And summon. I guess I should have waited till he... Yeah. Although it would have been the same. Because he would have started to attack with it, and I would have played it on him. Now he's going to play it again, probably. But I should have waited for his upkeep. So that was a mistake on my part. That way he would have been down to 18. Now he plays again. So basically he got out of the 1 damage. So that was a mistake on my part. Little lesson there. I'm playing on summon. Just cannot seem to get anything going here. We'll play my merfolk. It's like last game, I get tons of islands this game. I got enough land, but 2 of them got destroyed. And, anyway, hopefully that 1 point of damage doesn't come back to haunt me. That was a mistake. I watched some of the old 1990s Pro Tour Magic videos on YouTube, and the pros, every once in a while, they'll make a mistake. A Wheel of Fortune. Wow, he's got a lot of goods. Finally, I get some islands. Now, see, here's another drawback. One of the drawbacks to these dual lands is that even if you're using this for black mana mainly, it counts as an island. So I'm going to be able to do my Lord of Atlantis in my first main phase. It gives us 2/2, plus it gives it Island Walk. All merfolk get +1/+1 and gain Island Walk, so it's going to be able to hit them. Can't be blocked. They're swimming in the sea, and Juzam Jin doesn't know how to swim. His parents never taught him. Never learned how to swim. Poor guy. He's a land lover. And next turn, I will do my Wall of Air, and he's still taking damage every upkeep. Tie game, 15-15, and it's tied in terms of the games. It's 1-1. Here comes a Singer. No, another Juzam, but that's okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. Because he's going to be taking 2 damage every turn, +2 from my merfolk. So next turn he's going to be down to 11. There he is, and he can only attack with 1 of them. And I will block. I wish that was a, well, wouldn't matter because I need 3 mana to regenerate my ghost ship. Here comes a 3rd one. Ooh, and I couldn't counter it. Could not counter it. That hurts. So I might hold him back. He's going to be taking 3 damage. That would be 5, and I would take 10. Well, hold on. If I hit him for 2, he'll be down to 9. Then he'll take 3 and be down to 6. Next turn. Whereas if I two upkeeps and he's dead, so I can just sit back and block. Yeah. No. 3. Let's see, it's 3 damage a turn. It's only 9. I do need to hit him. Get him down to 9. Now, in 3 turns he would be dead. Can I survive that long? He'll take 3 damage. Be down to 6. He's gonna hit me with 2. I'm not gonna counter that because it's not a creature. If it was a creature, I would. Let's see, I'll take 10. Be down to 5. I just gotta stay out of lightning bolt range. Okay, so what he's trying to do here is get a draw. Because if we both die in the same turn, it's a draw. It's considered a draw. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this one get through because then it'll do 5 damage to him. What does he have? 10. And then he still can't lightning bolt me unless he has two lightning bolts. He's already played 3. No, so he can't have 2. Can't have 2. He can only have 1 lightning bolt. So I'm going to take 10 damage. He'll take 5. And then I'll... Yeah, I have to do that. Otherwise I'm dead. So he's down to 1. I'm down to 5. Of course, the thing that hurts though is now that's gone. I'm gonna counter that. And then next turn he'll be dead. You remember earlier in the game I was saying, oh, I hope it doesn't come down to 1 damage, because if I had used that unsummon during his turn instead of my second main phase, he would have taken the 1 damage. He would have started to attack with me. It's an instant. Then I used it, and he would be dead right now. So that 1 point of damage. But I'm still 1 because I got through that combat, and next turn, unless he's going to do what he did last time, which is use his swords to plowshares. He's already used 1, so he's got 3 of those in his deck there. Oh, I got an island. That was not what I needed. Did not need an island. He's gonna take 3 damage unless he's got swords to plowshares. Although all his mana's tapped. Wonder if I can get in for... He can't play swords to plowshares. He can't play anything with 1 mana. So I could get him, and then during his upkeep he's going to take 3 damage again, unless he uses swords to plowshares. This should get him to 0. It did. All right. Whew. 2 to 1 to 0. Anyway, that was a fun game. I'm glad that mistake didn't cost me the game earlier. Just 1 mistake. A long one too. Maybe in the future I'll change up the video format, so I'll play the games at 2x speed and then I'll record commentary afterwards. Or I'll play the games at maybe 3 or 4x. That way you're not sitting there watching a long video, for both of my viewers that like to watch them. Yeah, that was a stressful game. That was a long game, but fun. And it just goes to show you that Magic's a lot about card draw. There's a lot of just chance involved and randomness, and then also you can create a deck to go up against. This deck is made up of 4th edition cards, and it's able to take on one of the most overpowering decks in the 93-94 format. Except it doesn't have the Underworld Dreams card in it, which would help it. But yeah, wow, that was fun.